We got 2 microwaves right here. I'm gonna test them out right now with frozen chicken bakes. So the top microwave we have right here is a COMFEE 0.9 cubic feet microwave. It's 900 watts and it's a little bit smaller. So you see how we have the plate here? Gotta make a smaller plate for a smaller microwave, but that still works right there. Again, this one is 900 watt and I like the styling. Look at the style. You have a digital display right here, but you also got some retro buttons and retro handle, and this one is a nice sharp red. I like it. It's a simple unit right here. So that is the COMFEE. Boom. We're gonna start that in one moment. Down here, we have a TOSHIBA. Now this one is a crazy microwave because it is huge. It's 1.5 cubic feet and just look at it, it's grand. So we're gonna put our chicken bake in here and we're gonna heat this up right here. Over here, because it's such a big microwave, you don't need to worry about a smaller plate. Also, this is a very unique microwave. It is 1000 watt and check this out. It actually has a convection heating element. So this one is not just a microwave, it's a microwave and convection. So 2 functions in one. I love that because if you live in a small area, small house, small home, small apartment, you don't have a room for a convection oven and a microwave. This one does both. And as you guys know, if you cook any food, convection ovens make nice crispy food, but it takes a longer time. Microwave is for quick and fast. Combine them both and you got a recipe for some crisp, delicious, quick food. All right, we got chicken bakes in. We're gonna run on high power for 2 minutes, then flip around, another high power for 2 minutes. Let's see how the chicken turns out. All right, here we go, close up right here. Let's go ahead and set this one for 2 minutes, and we're gonna start this one right now. Boom, 2 minutes. And down here, we're gonna go ahead and set this one right here. Let's go ahead and start and go for 2 minutes. So there we go, and boom, there we go. So both of them are running for 2 minutes, and we'll let them run. What's nice is like the light in this one. I noticed that the light is nice and more of a cool white, whereas this one is definitely retro, right? It's very retro, yellowish, and if you like that vibe, this is all about the retro vibe. And this one right here is more of a modern, futuristic, very contemporary, and then also this is a convection oven too. Now, sometimes I'm a little bit concerned that there is a convection feature because as you know, in a microwave, you can't put metal in a microwave, but you could put metal in a convection oven. So keep in mind that if you are using convection oven, it's okay to put metal, but if you're using it as a microwave functionality, then you can't put metal, so be careful about that. But I do love that the fact that the TOSHIBA is 1.5 cubic feet and it's 1000 watt, so you can do so much with this one. All right, we're about 1 minute in. And these things are just working. They're awesome. They're very smooth. And this day and age, when you're looking for a microwave, you can't go wrong with any microwave, right? So it's more about the style, the size, the capacity, and the power output. We're powering them by a portable power station right now, as you can see. We're pulling about 3000 watts on these 2 microwaves. So they do use a lot of power. Microwaves do use a lot of power. And normally running 2 microwaves like this might trip a circuit in a small home. That's why we're using this backup power station for it. This is awesome that we're able to pull about 3000 watts right here. But the cool thing about microwave is you cook really fast, use a lot of power, but for a very short burst of time. And this one is right there, it's done. Look at that animation right there, that looks pretty cool. And this one, boom, there we go, we got the animation right there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it stops. All right, here we go. Oh, that also has a finished animation. All right, let's look at our food, 2 minutes in. Look at that. Oh yeah, we got our first run right there, and this one over here. Okay, whoa, look at that smoke right there. All right, so let's go ahead and flip this up around, and I can see this one is getting nice and warm. So chicken bake, our recipe is 2 minutes. That's looking pretty good right there. How about this one right here? So just about the same amount of sogginess I expected because this is the first level. And go ahead and put it in for another 2 minutes. So we'll close this right there, and we'll close this right here. Boom, 2 minutes, boom, right there. And this one, let's go, 2 minutes, boom, 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 right there. There we go. So this is the remaining 2 minutes of our chicken bake. Both microwaves do a perfectly fine job. Again, the reason why you want the COMFEE one is because you are in a small area and it's a nice smaller countertop experience with 0.9 cubic feet. It doesn't take up a lot of space, whereas a 1.5 cubic feet, it's a little bit wider but much deeper. If you want, you can see the depth right here. You can see the depth of the COMFEE versus the TOSHIBA. The TOSHIBA goes all the way back here. So about another 5 inches more for the depth for the TOSHIBA. But if you have a small home, countertop space is very precious. So having a small, compact microwave might be the solution for you. But if you have space, this TOSHIBA is amazing because like I said, although it's 1.5 cubic feet, not only is it a microwave, but it's also your convection oven. So it's a 2-in-1. So you can replace the counter space for a convection oven plus a microwave and use this 1.5 cubic feet Toshiba instead, versus if you use this one, you still need a convection oven. So it's up to you. Both of these are great choices. I can hear my food sizzling. I do like that they both have nice bright lights so you can see your food, but of course expect to see a little bit of fogging if you're cooking your food, because that's just natural condensation of the water kind of fogging it up, but you can still see your food in there. You can kind of make out what's happening. You got about 24 seconds and we're almost done with our chicken bake, which the recipe was 2 minutes on one side, flip 2 minutes on the other side. So we're doing pretty good. Both of them are operating at the full 100% power level. And again, this one is 900 watts. This one is 1000 watts. Not that much difference in terms of wattage. And they are actually using about 3000 watts total. So I guess they pull a little bit more wattage than the rating. But here we go. This one is done. And we can take a look at the chicken bake right now. So we go, open it up, and voila. Oh, look at that, it's done. It's bursting out right here, and there we go. Our chicken bake is nice and done. That's what the COMFEE microwave can do for us. And down here, let's take a look. Oh, there we go. There we go. And this one burst out too. The sauce and the dressing is leaking out because that is some good, well done chicken bake right there. So both of these are done. Now, just for curiosity, how much power did it really use? Let's just do this just to the top one right now for just a few seconds, and we're gonna watch how much power is being drawn by this microwave at 100% power. Start it, and you see it's drawing, there we go, there's 200 watt right there, 1,400. So it's actually drawing about 1,400 watts. That's actually interesting because although it's rated as a 900 watt microwave, it does pull 1,400 watts, so keep that in mind. And we'll stop this because I don't want to overcook my food. And this one down here, let's see how much power this one uses. So I'm gonna close this right here and hit click start and watch this one. Boom, there we go, starting up. It starts at 200, well, 1,600 watts. So it does pull a little bit more power at 1,600 watts, but they're kind of about the same, right? 1,400, 1,600. But there we go, that is our two microwaves, and we'll be able to cook some awesome chicken bake out of them. And that's kind of overly cooked now because we let it run a little bit more for recipe, but that's all good. Well, there we go, guys. These are two microwaves. Awesome compact one right here with 0.9 cubic feet. That is retro style, looking nice. And then down here we got 1.5 cubic feet, 1,000 watts, more modern microwave with convection oven function up there, so you can also bake as well. So there we go, two microwaves for you. Boom, right there. Oh yeah. So there we go, two awesome microwaves. Both of them are great and we have both, so there we go.